Love the Ravens as much as we do? Then smash that subscribe button and stay locked in with Flock News for all the drama, updates, and excitement all season long. Derrick Henry has reportedly exploded into the Ravens' locker room drama, and sources say the star running back is absolutely refusing to share the field with Cooper Rush any longer. Inside whispers from the team suggest that tension has been simmering for weeks, but the situation reached a boiling point after the latest practice sessions. Teammates describe Henry as visibly frustrated, pacing the sidelines, muttering under his breath, and making it clear that the current quarterback setup is untenable. Rumors are flying that Henry has demanded a serious conversation with the front office, essentially presenting an ultimatum: either the Ravens make a move at quarterback, or he will reconsider his future with the franchise. This type of internal conflict is rare at such a high level, especially involving a player of Henry's caliber. And it raises questions about the locker room culture and management decisions that allowed tensions to escalate so publicly. Fans and analysts alike are dissecting the implications, noting that a running back of Henry's stature is not just a player, but a focal point of the team's offensive identity, and his dissatisfaction could ripple through the roster, affecting morale, game planning, and overall team chemistry in ways that the front office cannot afford to ignore or downplay. Sources close to the situation indicate that Henry's discontent is not just about the on-field product, but also about trust and leadership. Cooper Rush, while competent, has been seen by some insiders as not fully commanding the confidence of the offensive stars. And Henry's stance reflects a deeper strategic concern. The running back reportedly believes that the offensive schemes and in-game adjustments hinge too heavily on a quarterback he does not fully trust, leading to hesitation and missed opportunities in critical moments. Social media has already exploded with speculation, with fans creating narratives and potential trade scenarios that could involve Henry leaving, or the Ravens reshaping their quarterback strategy entirely. Analysts are pointing out that the timing of this unrest is particularly delicate, as the team is in the midst of crucial preparations for upcoming matchups that could define their playoff positioning. The ripple effects of Henry's statements, even as rumors, are already impacting the locker room vibe, as players and coaches are reportedly forced to navigate a situation that blends performance expectations with personal dynamics, creating a pressure cooker environment that could redefine the team's trajectory if not addressed swiftly. Insiders are hinting that the front office is scrambling to assess their options, weighing whether to approach the quarterback situation proactively or to attempt damage control with Henry directly. Meetings behind closed doors are reportedly intense, with management trying to balance the star power of Henry against long-term franchise stability. Sources suggest that some executives are exploring trade possibilities, not only at the quarterback position, but also considering how Henry's demands could influence contract negotiations, salary cap planning, and roster construction in the near future. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the chatter in Baltimore sports circles is deafening, with speculation ranging from a blockbuster trade to internal reshuffling that could involve coaching adjustments or changes in offensive philosophy. The sheer audacity of Henry voicing such a stance publicly, even through insider leaks and unnamed sources, underscores the level of clout he wields within the team. Fans are buzzing, pundits are dissecting potential outcomes, and the rumor mill is feeding itself with each passing day, as every practice, every meeting, and every team update becomes a possible indicator of how the situation might resolve or escalate further. Reports from sources familiar with the team's inner workings suggest that the dynamic between Henry and Rush has been tense for some time, with the running back allegedly frustrated by perceived limitations in Rush's decision-making under pressure. Insiders note that Henry's explosive playing style demands a quarterback who can anticipate plays, execute quickly, and inspire confidence, and any perceived hesitation can dramatically affect the running game's effectiveness. The notion that a player of Henry's magnitude could openly challenge a teammate and force the organization into immediate action has fueled intense debate among analysts. Social media chatter indicates fans are divided, with some defending Henry's right to demand an environment conducive to success, while others question the professionalism of targeting a specific teammate so publicly within the locker room. Sources suggest that players are walking a fine line, attempting to maintain unity while quietly acknowledging that the star running back's position carries substantial weight in shaping team decisions, both on and off the field. The drama is intensifying with every leaked snippet of insider commentary, painting a picture of a franchise at a crossroads, forced to consider how to reconcile the ambitions of a superstar with the realities of roster limitations and organizational commitments. Further reports indicate that Henry's frustration is compounded by the Ravens' recent offensive struggles, where misreads, dropped opportunities, and inconsistent quarterback play have hindered his performance. Sources claim Henry has explicitly stated that continuing under current conditions is unsustainable, and that he is seeking assurances, whether through personnel changes, strategic adjustments, or other measures that would restore his confidence in the offensive unit. Analysts point out that this situation places unprecedented pressure on the coaching staff, who must manage star personalities, maintain competitive performance, and avoid public relations fallout. The rumor mill has intensified, with speculation on potential trades, quarterback acquisitions, and even the possibility of Henry being moved. Despite his immense value, media insiders note that the coming weeks will be critical, as any signs of internal discord leaking into the public eye could amplify scrutiny and force decisions that might otherwise have been handled quietly. The narrative unfolding around Henry and the Ravens exemplifies the intersection of player influence, organizational strategy, and media frenzy, where every comment, every report, and every performance becomes fodder for speculation and debate, heightening the drama for fans and stakeholders alike. Lastly, in this first wave of rumors, there's talk that Henry is leveraging his elite status to prompt a reassessment of team priorities. According to insiders, the running back's stance is not merely personal but strategic, reflecting a desire to maximize team efficiency and ensure his talents are utilized optimally. The whispers hint that Henry's dissatisfaction may trigger a domino effect, influencing other players' attitudes, the coaching approach, and even the franchise's public image. Social media analysts are dissecting every angle, from trade rumors to locker room morale, painting a vivid picture of a team in the eye of a storm. Observers note that the Ravens face a pivotal moment. How they respond to a superstar player's ultimatum could define their identity for years. This simmering conflict, blending talent management, interpersonal dynamics, and performance pressure, has created a narrative that captivates fans, analysts, and insiders alike as the rumor mill churns. One thing is clear: Derrick Henry's declaration against playing with Cooper Rush has sent shockwaves through the Ravens organization, setting the stage for a drama-filled saga that could reshape the franchise in ways no one anticipated. As the rumors swirl, sources hint that the tension between Derrick Henry and Cooper Rush may be influencing not just practice routines, but also game day preparations. Insiders suggest that Henry's visible frustration has caused a ripple effect among other offensive players, who are reportedly attempting to navigate the fine line between loyalty to a superstar teammate and maintaining professional focus. Some sources say that huddles have become tense, with players whispering and glancing at one another, unsure how openly to discuss the situation while also trying to remain aligned with the coaching staff's directives. Analysts speculate that if Henry's stance is not addressed promptly, it could affect not only team chemistry but also performance outcomes in upcoming games. With morale and execution potentially suffering, the whispers about potential trades, quarterback adjustments, or even coaching interventions have only fueled speculation further. Fans are dissecting every tweet, every press conference, and every subtle interaction on social media, creating a narrative that is growing by the hour. In essence, what began as private discontent has transformed into a public spectacle, with Henry's ultimatum against playing with Cooper Rush becoming a central storyline for the Ravens season and a hot topic for NFL observers nationwide. Insiders close to the organization indicate that the front office is reportedly exploring multiple contingency plans in response to Henry's demands. One scenario involves seeking quarterback options through trade or free agency, while another contemplates reassigning internal responsibilities to better align the offensive scheme with Henry's preferences. Sources suggest that executives are walking a delicate line, weighing the superstar's influence against the potential long-term consequences of major roster upheavals. Meanwhile, coaching staff members are reportedly trying to mediate, facilitating private conversations aimed at restoring trust between Henry and Rush. However, rumors suggest these discussions have been inconclusive, as the running back appears firm in his position, emphasizing that the current situation limits his ability to perform at an elite level. Sports commentators have jumped on these developments, analyzing historical parallels and predicting potential outcomes. from mid-season trades to contract renegotiations, each scenario carrying its own set of complexities. The ongoing chatter within the media and among fans has amplified the drama, creating an environment where every practice, every interaction, and every official statement is scrutinized for hidden meanings or indicators of resolution. Reports suggest that Henry's dissatisfaction is not simply about Cooper Rush, but also about the broader offensive strategy and play-calling tendencies. Sources claim that the running back has expressed concerns that the team's current approach does not maximize his unique skill set, creating situations where his explosive running style is underutilized. Analysts point out that Henry's insistence on a quarterback change or adjustment reflects both his personal standards and his awareness of how minor hesitations or inconsistencies at the quarterback position can significantly impact game outcomes in the locker room. Whispers indicate that other players are quietly evaluating their own positions, aware that Henry's stance could redefine internal hierarchies and influence team culture. Social media has become a battleground of opinion, with fans debating whether Henry's demands are justified or disruptive, while insiders speculate on potential ripple effects across the roster. Each leaked conversation, anonymous source, or subtle movement during practice has fueled further speculation. The tension is palpable, and everyone from media pundits to casual followers is waiting to see whether this drama will result in personnel changes, strategic adjustments, or simply a temporary internal conflict that resolves quietly behind closed doors. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest news on the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, drop your take in the comments below. We want to hear from the flock. Inside sources have hinted that the relationship between Henry and Rush has become a flashpoint for broader concerns regarding leadership and accountability within the team. Reports claim that some teammates feel caught in the middle, unsure whether to publicly support Henry, remain neutral, or subtly side with Rush. Analysts highlight that these dynamics can influence decision-making in critical game situations, potentially leading to hesitation or lack of cohesion on the field. Meanwhile, the media narrative continues to escalate, with speculation about possible trades, quarterback acquisitions, or even a full offensive reconfiguration. The Ravens organization, according to insiders, is reportedly walking a tightrope, attempting to protect both team stability and the confidence of one of the NFL's most dominant running backs. Fans are engaging in heated debates online, dissecting each tweet, press statement, or interview for clues about how the saga might unfold. Even casual observers are captivated, as Henry's ultimatum has transformed into a broader story about player empowerment, organizational decision-making, and the intricate balancing act of managing elite talent while pursuing competitive success in one of the league's most scrutinized markets. Some reports indicate that the tension has already influenced practice dynamics, with Henry allegedly demanding more tailored offensive reps and altered play sequences to better showcase his abilities. Sources say that coaches are struggling to maintain a balance between satisfying Henry's preferences and keeping the offensive unit cohesive, as adjustments for one star player can ripple through other positions and complicate game planning. Analysts speculate that if the standoff continues, it could lead to more drastic decisions, including potential trade talks or quarterback changes designed to align with Henry's expectations. The rumor mill is already theorizing about potential domino effects, suggesting that a single unresolved conflict could reshape not only the Ravens roster, but also their season trajectory. Social media platforms are buzzing, with fans posting speculative trade ideas, debating strategic implications, and analyzing every hint of tension captured in practice videos or interviews. The collective focus on Henry's situation underscores how a single superstar's perspective can dominate both internal team strategy and external media narratives. The story, as it unfolds, highlights the complex interplay between personal expectations, professional obligations, and organizational decision-making in the high-stakes environment of professional football. Finally, insiders suggest that the Ravens face a critical decision point, where the outcome of Henry's ultimatum could define not just the team's immediate performance, but also its long-term identity. Sources claim that management is actively weighing options, from negotiating with Henry and adjusting the quarterback situation to exploring trade possibilities that would protect team cohesion. Meanwhile, rumors of potential moves have ignited widespread discussion among analysts, fans, and media outlets. each theorizing how the franchise might respond to balance elite talent management. With competitive viability, the whispers also suggest that Henry's influence extends beyond the offensive unit, impacting the organization's public image, fan engagement, and even future draft strategies. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with exclusive news on our Baltimore Ravens, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what the flock thinks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.